What's up, guys? Welcome to Observe and Proceed, where I observe then proceed to react. And today I got another couple pursuits in the San Fernando Valley. It's been a wild summer out here. It's been happening like every day, multiple times a day. But yeah, this chase, the driver actually stops for gas and has time to get gas. I mean, we're going to get into that. Then we have another chase with a dude on a bike that actually casually parks his bike and walks home. It's crazy, I know. But first off, I want to thank all my subscribers. Everyone has been liking the video. I highly appreciate you. And if you could do that for me real quick, I appreciate you as well. Anyway, let's get into this first chase with this DUI driver. And yeah.
Hey, we want to get to breaking news of another pursuit this evening. This one is on the 210 freeway, though the upper pursuit this
So this one went
evening,
through the whole
LA.
LA.
This one is on the 210 freeway, though the upper graphic says we're on the 5 southbound, but we'll double check all that. LA County deputies followed a driver wanted for DUI driving, or being told is a maroon Dodge Charger.
Yeah, I'm hearing from our desk, they're getting some info from the scanner. It's possibly has, or at one point had blacked out its lights there. We know that CHP has now taken over this pursuit. And take a look, speeds, I don't think those speeds are correct, but this vehicle is
They're
going
never
pretty
correct
quickly.
for
I
some
think it's
reason. I don't know
behind
why.
This semi truck here, you'll see it.
SkyCal, especially
It's that
CBS,
maroon
SkyCal,
Charger
they
that's
never
creeping
have
up
the
right there
speedometer
in the
correct.
right
Look at
hand
this. He's
lane.
not going 100. Look at his
And
speedometer.
yeah,
It's
we
tweaking.
are on the 5 South near the Lincoln Heights area.
You already see the traffic is a little crammed there, just for a bit, as it's sort of maneuvering. This vehicle's maneuvering all over the place.
I don't think there's any units behind
and
him.
Quite the contrast from the earlier pursuit we had, where it was on surface streets, and now we're
Earlier
just sitting on
pursuit,
the
like I
highway,
said, multiple
going
chases every day out
upwards
here.
of potentially 80 miles an hour or so. But again, the miles per hour ticker on the top right corner is a little off
Tweaking
right now. So,
at all times.
No, I mean, we
Not
obviously
a little
don't know how
off.
exactly this started, and where. But as of right now, this is the danger with having so many other cars on the street or on the highway.
We want to bring in retired LAPD pilot Dave Avila once again tonight. Second pursuit just tonight, Dave. And now we're hearing CHP has taken over this, but we're not seeing any units on the ground. The same.
Yeah, they haven't
kinda what
taken
we
over
saw with
anything,
the last
man.
pursuit.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
They go ahead and pull back, and hopefully they're trying to keep the suspect from going too crazy, even though we're looking at 100 miles per hour. But this was
No,
a
more like
mission
85.
possible DUI suspect that took
It's a lot
off
of
on
slow
them.
drivers
And of course,
in
now we know
LA,
that
like on the
CHP has
freeway for
taken
some
over,
reason.
which is kind of the routine. So
Not in the valley.
as
In the
long as
valley,
he's
they
heading
speed.
south on the 5 freeway, and it's heading down towards downtown. We'll see what happens down there. But Dodge Charger, they can move out, so we'll see what he's doing now.
Yeah, and you know what, Dave? We're talking about the fact that officers actually did try to stop this. That's what you're hearing, right? They tried to stop this driver and then they took off.
Yeah, it was a possible DUI, driving under the influence, and then he took off on them and ended up on the freeway. I don't know exactly.
He took
where,
off
but
on
I
him and
understand
lost
it
him
was,
apparently, but they got the
Vincenzo's
chopper on
Mission
him.
Division.
Got it.
And right now,
Only
it
in
looks
LA,
like
man.
I thought I saw that our graphic looks like he might have jumped on, or this driver might have jumped on.
I don't know how he
westbound
thinks he's gonna
too.
outspeed the
But this is
chopper
sort of
though.
that part on the map, Dave, where you brought up before that it can stretch these.
Let's fast forward. This is a long chase.
But on board also.
It looks like
So-
Same thing.
Vehicles.
Hit anywhere where they
Now he's in
gotta get
downtown.
off
All right,
and
let's
make a
see.
U-turn or anything like that. So I mean, I would
110.
think they're pretty familiar with our freeway system. So they got their lights off again.
Yeah, it looks like they're probably going to get on the 101 or they're getting off there. It looks. And this is going to be a difficult area for our helicopter because of all the buildings in the downtown area. Looks like they're getting off on 4th Street here.
And this is where you really notice the lights.
The lights out.
Now
They're going to turn
on.
it back on.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see our air units overhead. They'll try and squeeze in between the buildings, above them, not between them, and stay with them. He looks like he's heading. Well, this is west, but I'm not real sure about that.
Yeah, and take a look. You see them going to make a right-hand turn here. Oh,
Oh,
no,
and
they're not.
just
Oh, he was
really
going to make
using
a
that to
right-hand
weave out of
turn.
traffic.
Man, these
Yeah, 'cause there was that
newscasters.
bit
Let's
of a-
fast
Over
forward.
that street.
It just is so hard for our helicopters to maneuver through here. And sometimes
You
we
should have
do
hit a
see,
parking lot.
these
There's not
suspects
even
go
units
into
behind him. You hit a
garage.
parking lot.
Under the overpasses
You're
too,
gonna,
you
you
know,
would,
just kinda,
he would have lost
trying to avoid-
everybody.
trying to avoid those vantage points.
You know,
right, Dave, for-
unless
for
that's his
helicopters and
car,
everybody else.
They would
It
have
might
found
be
the
that's what
car
he's looking
eventually, but
for. I mean,
he would have got
I think
away.
he was just trying to figure out what he was going to do when he
Could
pulled to
say
the
it's
side there. He
stolen.
may have thought maybe of just bailing and taking off out of that thing and running, but
Could easily have
so
done that.
far,
He should have
I
done
have
that.
no idea how many suspects.
Because
or
there's
we've
no
only got
units
the
behind
driver,
him.
but I
That
don't
is
know
a.
if
It's not a
there's,
smart
multiple,
tactic, honestly.
individuals in that
You
vehicle.
should have someone not
Yeah,
too
and Dave,
far.
you've covered so many of these in your career. Many times these drivers don't have a plan, do they?
No.
Why would they have a
And usually
plan?
down,
Like,
we've all seen it, where
because to have a plan, you would have to like get into a chase on purpose.
they, they
Man,
circle the neighborhood. and you think,
CBS
okay,
has the
they're
worst
just waiting for
newscasters. I'm
the
sorry.
opportunity to dump that vehicle and then take off on foot, and then
He's
look
in
for a
Skid
friend's
Row.
house to hide in. But this suspect here, no. Okay, now we're speeding. Now
Oh,
we're
boy,
up to
yeah.
80 miles per
Gosh.
hour.
This is the terrifying.
gosh,
part,
he might
especially
ran
because
over a
those are
bomb.
highway freeway speeds going in, an area where we've already seen pedestrians cross the road. We've seen cars sort of going at their regular rate of speed, and we've had a lot of close calls already. So, and once again, it looks like the lights are off on the vehicle. It just kind of looked that way. And now wrong
Now
way
they're gonna
traffic too.
Bypass
yes.
vehicles.
It's really tight.
Yes.
Overhead, they're not losing 5
Back
southbound.
on the freeway.
And now we've circled essentially.
That's how
all
I
the way
know
back
he doesn't
to,
have much brain cells. If you hit a
north, at
parking
least
lot
for
with
the
no
moment,
police
but,
behind him, you
now
lose the
looks like
chopper.
we're sitting on the
There's no
10,
police
but
behind you. Get out the car, you get away.
I wonder what the.
It's gotta
word
be
is
his car,
describing.
and in
You
that
used it
case-
earlier, Dave, was it comfort? Like they know.
What are you
they
doing on a
seem
chase
to know what
anyway?
they're doing, but that of course doesn't make it any less dangerous because you're getting up to speed.
Unless
of
he wants to
100
beat
miles
his
an hour,
DUI,
you're
say he
jumping
wasn't
back
drunk,
on
but
on the freeway.
you're gonna get an
There are a
automatic
number of
sentence for the
cars
chase
already.
anyway.
We're seeing a lot of close calls here.
Yes. We got. It seems like eastbound.
But then,
to
if
10,
he
so
wanted to beat
why-
the
you know,
DUI,
so
would have
we
went in
got
that
up
parking lot.
for a Sunday night.
Doesn't make any damn sense.
This time of night, it's
Again.
9:30, so it's kind of opened up right now.
Yeah, but still squeezing through so many. of
Now
these
he might be
innocent
Yes.
not
drivers on the
115, but he might
roadway,
be
and
going
it's
like
always so hard to
190
see
something.
as we do.
Stupid
track
speedometer
these
keeps
pursuits
tweaking.
and call them out for everyone.
I like Fox 11
because,
and Stu.
They have pulled off those ground
CBS
units
sucks.
now, and that is a tactic as
On the freeway, and somebody goes speeding by.
Just in regular. Again, you mentioned this
man,
earlier
same
too, but worth
thing.
a reminder. This is a vehicle that has some serious horsepower
Yeah.
to it as well.
Went
Good
through
to know.
Glendale onto 2.
It can get up there. 100's nothing for this vehicle. I mean, he'll just keep driving, and once he punches it, he can just keep going. But having to weave around these vehicles, he hasn't been able to do that. But as you mentioned, Leslie, I mean, he's weaving.
He is
getting
not
real
going
close to
200.
some of
Look
those
at this
vehicles.
speedometer. It
So,
is
that
hella
might be one of
tweaking.
the reasons why CHP
170,
is not on his
okay.
tail, because it may turn that 100 to 150, which looks like it's
Definitely
indicating
not
right
100.
now,
Yeah.
which is nothing for this vehicle.
That is
So
not what's
you got
going
the
on. He
radio
even had the
overhead
audacity to say it's
broadcasting to
indicating
everybody where
150.
this vehicle is at.
It's nothing.
losing a
So-
little bit.
It is something.
Of
Oh, that's
traction
scary.
there.
So this vehicle could go 200, bro?
And when the freeway gets
Come
dark
on,
again,
man.
it is hard to make out where this driver is. You can barely make out the vehicle there.
Also on top of it too, as you keep
Look at this.
going, it looks like we're continuing
Can't
north.
with the
Looks like he's going to
speedometer.
go westbound to 210.
And
You know how
on top of
dangerous that is, though,
and
going
on top of all of
really
that, Dave, too,
fast
it's
in the
almost
dark
like,
with
because
no
you don't have the
lights?
spotlight overhead.
He's a
obviously,
moron.
Skycall doing a good job
Cars
of keeping
can't
up with
see
the
him. They'll just
vehicle
turn and he would
maintaining
just
our vantage point on
crash
it, but you really sort of
right
see
into
the
them.
flickers of it when it starts passing by all of these other cars that are on the freeway.
Especially
through
with
their
that
lights,
speed,
because,
like, it's
again,
so
those lights are not
stupid.
on this vehicle. The brake lights will pop off.
And the
from time to
chopper could
time,
still
but
see you.
otherwise,
Right.
It's just sort of a blur.
Yeah. It's the most dangerous thing seen in a while. They just no consideration.
I really hope they lock this guy up for a long
Their main
time, because this
focus
is
right now
ridiculous.
their focus right now is just to get away. Which they're
And the
not,
police too,
especially
like,
where
oh,
they're heading
we're
now,
not even gonna
because that's wide
engage.
open
We're just
space.
gonna have
We
a
got
helicopter on
cities,
him
we
while he
got,
drives crazy.
Foothill
He's
Division
driving
coming
crazy
up.
because of the helicopter.
In fact, they may be Foothill may be to the right of to the
So
top of
it's
the
like you
screen
might as well stay
once we
on
get
him.
a little bit further west.
Yeah, and it looks like
This thing is speeding.
Just shut down there all the way across, and this guy is smoking right here. He's really moving out.
and we know it was if we
210
could compare Montrose to
Pasadena.
the downtown Montrose area.
He's off the freeway now. Verdugo City.
Yeah.
Turn list.
I'm not even sure what that is, but it looks like a really nice area.
They weren't really planning on going that way, but kind of turning real sharp, like you said,
In them
from
trees.
the wrong lane. And here we go on the wrong side of the road again, especially in these dark streets. This is all
blowing through stop signs.
residential.
Yeah, this is definitely that vehicle. Correct me, guys. Were we not going westbound on the 210 at one point?
It seemed that way, didn't it?
Yeah.
And then
I
he
think we
came.
were.
This person came back eastbound.
I believe so.
Okay. So it's
I believe so. I mean, I'm familiar with that area. So when I was watching it, I'm just trying to think of what street he could have got, or they could have got off of to negotiate a 180 to come back eastbound.
Reds.
Yeah.
Oh, he's slowing. Oh, this is the
was
gas
my
station.
question. It looks like
Pulling
they're
into a
turning
gas
into
station.
a gas station.
Needs some gas,
At
man.
some
He was
point,
pressing
we
that
don't
pedal.
honestly know how much gas was left.
Chargers
in this
run that
vehicle when
gas.
this pursuit just started, but you've been burning through quite a lot, and this isn't exactly the most fuel efficient car either.
And you
so let's
see,
what
if
happens
you have units
moment.
behind him,
And-
LAPD
No,
or
that's not the vehicle.
county
and
sheriffs or
just,
whoever,
sitting down
CHP.
Okay,
there.
someone's inside that.
This is your
store there, the
chance,
convenience store.
right?
You
He
saw
can't do
someone
this. He
go
can't
in. I don't
refuel
know
and
if that
keep
was the
driving
person.
crazy, can he? But
Obviously, our
no,
vantage point
no,
is
we're not
covered
even
by the
getting
roof of
engaged.
this, so we'll just
Where
hang
do they
out for
do
a
that
second and
at?
wait. But we have not seen that
Right
that
here,
Charger
LA County.
exit out of this.
Is it right there?
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
it's
the
right
one
there.
right there.
It's maroon.
Yep.
Don't see a plate.
No. And as we sort of
front
maneuvering
plate
around.
there.
The black hood.
Oh,
Very
it looks
unusual.
like someone's
Yeah,
Color
door
opened
just
the
opened.
passenger side door.
There's
in the
multiple
back.
people
the
in
back
there. There's a
passenger.
driver, there's
Passenger door.
passengers.
Open.
And by the way, kudos to your air crew. They're doing an
Oh, look,
outstanding
take a
job.
look. There's a driver there.
Yeah,
He's
oh,
trying to
he's
put gas.
trying
He's
to
trying
gas
to gas
up.
up
He
the
went
vehicle.
inside to pay
Certainly
for
need that,
it.
considering
Does he have
how
a mask on?
He went inside to
hood is
pay.
up.
I
He has
got
a hood on, and
I
then
got
you see
40
both of
on
these
number
people in the car
4.
Because the back
Yeah.
passenger door is open.
You
and
see
we
what I
saw
mean?
The passenger
If you
door
if you
also
pulled
open.
in there as police, he would
at
not
least
be
one
able
other
to do
person
that,
was
would
inside,
he?
just the driver.
They
is
are
in this
pumping
vehicle.
gas at this moment. So if police were to show up,
They'd have them.
Insane, man,
yeah, as long as they
insane.
don't take off with the pump there.
Right.
Only LA County.
Yeah. But
Nowhere
the way
else in
that
America,
He
ladies
ran
and
over
gentlemen.
there.
Nowhere
he
else.
put the hose in the vehicle, and then he was looking left, right, jumped inside. I believe that's our.
Yeah. It's probably again. We're at this point. We're speculating as to the
Look, the
exact
people in the
process of
gas
car
station don't
getting
even know,
getting to
like,
this
they're
gas
wanted.
Station, driver jumps out, goes almost perhaps to the desk to I don't know.
Look
20
look
on
how look at
whichever
this old
pump,
guy.
and then come back
No
out
one
and start
knows.
Filling up, but
Right.
yeah, there you go. Now they're
There
now
you
they're
go.
removing
Just pulled
it.
it out. Didn't even put it
like
back
a
in.
Mask, like
And
a
there you go.
COVID type mask.
Okay, you're seeing possibly a mask.
Yeah,
No
like a
lights.
COVID. I'm
Oh,
not sure.
Oh, he's not a ski mask, you know.
Okay, back to the
lights.
freeway.
Gonna
Maybe
get
he wants to
back
show
on
his
him. Now at
face,
this point,
right?
we don't
Why
know how
why
much
not?
gas
Let's
is in
show the
there.
news
No,
his
and the pump was
face.
just left, so they've.
Of course, he doesn't want to show his face.
Took their pit stop, and now here we go again with the light. And there's the
The
spotlight triggered back
Yeah.
on.
Come on, let's light that boy up.
I know it's hard to see that.
Yeah, well, this would never have
they were
happened
able
if like
to
these
stop for a
tactics of
significant
never
amount of time.
pursuing
Yeah.
But as you
didn't
mentioned,
exist.
It's
Just ridiculous.
I believe see
A pickup truck or a massive SUV.
very dark. You can't make out.
It
I can't
stopped.
make out
Oh,
the
and the
people.
lights.
Okay,
the
he
lights are out.
stopped.
It looks like
In
doors
the
are
dark.
open, yep.
Doors are open.
And only
people
the
are
news
getting
chopper
out.
is on him now.
You see sort of
News
flashes
News
of
chopper don't
fog
have that
lights.
light.
At least
Yeah.
one person.
I think I saw it.
running.
Yeah, at least
Yeah, you can
two.
see
right?
one,
There's
two, three,
there's
four.
3 or
Four.
4.
Yeah. Wow.
3 or 4, you can't
people.
really
But they're
tell.
not splitting up, is what it looks like, and even just in the
No.
dark,
They
it
don't
looks
need
like they're all
to.
huddled together.
I think they have.
They
somewhere
don't
where
need
they're
to,
going
bro.
that they know of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked
But
very
it surprises
comfortable.
me- It just surprises me that they would put gas if they were going
But see,
that
if
close.
if,
I mean,
Right.
if they're doing all
together.
this, you should have just went
Which
into a
we,
parking lot
did
in
that night
DTLA because
on
you
them.
left the
Yeah,
car
there
right
you
there,
go.
right?
Oh, light comes on.
In the parking lot,
at
it's
least
even
three.
harder to find
Yeah,
the
at
car.
least 3. At one point
And you
I
would have got
left
away
on
scotch
4.
free.
This is a
Same.
pretty dark neighborhood.
So they're not
here,
too smart either.
But
And the police have
There's
stupid
3.
tactics.
at least 3 are keeping
A
up with each
lot
other.
of low IQ.
And so you
all
gotta
around.
wonder,
Just saying.
Yeah, how
Will,
far
what are those?
behind?
How far behind
It's
those ground
frustrating, man.
units
It's
were?
frustrating.
Yes.
Look, they even
And,
stopped
of
running.
course,
No one's
where
chasing
are
them.
these people headed? Are they headed to a home? nearby. Is this
But
a
they're still being
neighborhood they
tracked. They're still
know?
being tracked.
They certainly are
End of the
moving,
day.
or at least based on what we could tell in the dark, moving with a sense of purpose.
Yeah, you can see one of the phones.
There ain't no
is
sense of purpose.
flashing
Why would he say that?
occasionally? I know
they're
it's
just
hard
walking.
to make out, but if you're just tuning in, we were over a pursuit.
It's all that light right there. There's
that
a
went
bunch of
through,
light. Oh, the police
downtown LA
light.
and other parts, and now
Well, you're
ending
seeing
up here in
police
the
lights
North Arroyo
there,
area.
I believe, at the bottom of your screen there.
Yeah, and you see all
Yep,
those
So they're
there.
still being
Wow,
tracked.
there they
red
are.
lights
At least.
there.
At the least.
You know, it tells me that the air units overhead, I'm sure they're using their FLIR system and they're directing these officers in because they definitely wouldn't know where they ran to.
So there's 2 officers
Now they're in
here,
someone's
but we know
yard.
possibly 3, maybe 4 people.
Yeah, bailed
think
out
there's
of that
3 of
car
them.
once they pulled off in this neighborhood on Del Monte Street and Forest Ave. Yeah, officers, being cautious, looking around. This is the best bit of light we've been able to get in the last couple of minutes. Sky Cat was able to keep a close eye on those, 3 or 4 that bailed out of the Charger, and we don't know where exactly they went. We just know this is a residential area, lots of homes.
Take a look. You can see they are getting
That's a
them down on
woman.
the ground.
Okay.
It looks like
Yep.
one.
She
2
wasn't willing to do
people.
all that.
I saw what looked like a woman maybe carrying a purse.
She was definitely a
And it looks
passenger.
like the other officers got his
Took his
weapon,
girl on the
faced,
chase.
set up on somebody else.
And she
More
would
units
snitch on him. I'm
going
telling
on
you
there.
right now, she's snitching.
Some police units here showing up to back up those CHP officers.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, I'm counting now 3 on the ground.
They all came out?
We thought we maybe saw 4, but we're unsure of that number.
Yeah, at first, no,
They all
agree with
came
you.
out. They all
To me,
surrendered.
Pretty sure I seen 4, and then all of a sudden one. peeled off
Very,
and
very dumb. They
just
could have
had
got
a
away in a
break.
parking lot in
That's
DTLA.
great because you get them in custody, you separate them at the state.
Sort of group that said that 1, 2, and 3. Yes. Okay. So we're counting
Yeah.
3 here.
Yeah, it was
Don't
3.
know
There was
where
a,
that
that was a
possible
shadow. It
4th
looked
or
like a
so
4th.
Has,
Yeah,
Looks
Possible.
like what, 1 female?
Yep.
Maybe 2 males. Can't make that out yet though.
No.
You
two
know,
males,
remember what I had
one
said? I
female.
go, there's just something about this chippies where
Dude and his girl and
they
his
weren't
homie.
following that close to them, and by the way that
Yeah, not that.
Oh,
looks like the
look,
driver
some
possibly
Eggers.
was
Oh, no, there's
off
another
lap
girl.
that Earlier, if we
'Cause we
can
were
bring up
seeing
that
2 girls and an
video,
Egger.
At the gas
when
station.
this car actually
Right
stopped
here.
at that gas station, that person you see got out, began pumping gas. What you
Yep.
don't see is that we did see that person go inside the
Yep.
convenience store, possibly pay for the gas.
Yeah,
come
he was
out,
the
begin
driver
pumping it, get in
with
the
2
car
girls.
for a
Yep.
couple minutes there.
Yeah,
It
and-
Okay,
seemed
so
like
he's
a
trying to
good
show
long
off the
while.
whole
Yeah,
time.
enough to juice up the car by a decent
Young Egger
amount.
tried to show off.
And then, after a couple minutes pass or so, that
Dang,
person,
these
the driver,
Eggers are
then
really,
gets out
they're-
again,
they're
removes
becoming
the
a
pump
problem
from
out
the
here.
car,
one that was over
and whether or not they
job.
Yeah, but an odd one because I have yet to really
What is
see
that?
in quite some time someone stop for gas
Contraband.
in the middle of a
Yeah.
pursuit
Yeah.
and then keep going.
Right. Yeah. That's why I was kind of surprised that they abandoned the vehicle so soon. I thought, well, they knew they were going to abandon it there.
Let's see some comments real quick. Only in California can you stop for gas during a pursuit. Only in LA County, actually. Dear CBS, you are inept. Thank you. I'm telling you, they are not good newscasters. Youngsters in a Charger is a bad idea. Edgar's in a Charger. Pit stop for gas is crazy. There's your smart criminal right there. By not paying at the pump with a credit or debit card, he avoids leaving a paper trail. Oh, yeah, really smart. Georgia State Police would have pit them in minutes. Yep. LA is hilarious. I keep saying that, man. I'm embarrassed, bro. But look at this. This is even more embarrassing.
From Michelle Gillies' story to bring you this breaking news tonight in Santa Clarita.
Yeah, the CHP in pursuit of a motorcycle. Let's bring in Mike from the assignment desk. Mike, what's going on here?
Hi, Juan and Susie. This is a Harley-Davidson motorcycle that was originally wanted for speed by the California Highway Patrol. This pursuit is very fresh. They just got involved in it, and speed by the California Highway Patrol. This pursuit is very fresh. They just got involved in it.
I hate when it goes
they were
back
trying
like
to
that.
pull it over for speed, as I mentioned. He actually had gotten away.
Look who
from
it
them
is,
at one
CBS
point in
again,
time.
man.
Then they were able to relocate him. So now we're south.
They're on the
5,
night shift,
coming
that's
up on
why.
the 14 interchange here. There's a unit that's right behind him. They're working on getting CHP air from Fullerton, which looks like H58 just launched, and they're coming up north, and they're coming through Norwalk right now. So
Now,
right
I
now,
do kind of understand on a bike pursuit why you would fall back. Look, they're actually on him right here.
You know, Mike, a Harley Davidson, a high-performance motorcycle. It can go fast. It has power. It can go far.
Yeah.
So not good
Horrible
for
quality,
for
though.
police and chase.
Right, and they've already, you know, it's already been able to evade them once. They already lost this guy once before. Now they are trying to.
At least they're
obviously not
trying.
lose
At
him
least
again. It's hard. It's a
you don't have to
motorcycle.
be
They're
on his
obviously a lot more
tail,
agile,
but
as
somewhere in
we
the
know.
vicinity, so you know they can't
that
just
is,
do
you know, what they're
whatever
up
they want,
against
like
right now,
pump
hoping to get,
gas.
you know, an airship overhead other than ours, although I'm sure that's helpful to them. But we are southbound 5 approaching the 210 freeway now, guys.
You know, it always makes us beg the question, you know, if this is just speed, then why not just pull over in the first place, right? What else could this person be running from the
Because
CHP tonight, right? What
they
else
think
could
they
be
can get
hiding?
away.
Maybe there's some,
And a
you know,
biker's
other,
already
you know,
an adrenaline
offenses that
junkie
they,
to be
you know,
riding
know
that
about
death
if they
trap.
pull over, you know, they'll be dealing with.
So it's more
just give,
adrenaline,
you know,
what
one
I
more
mean?
run
Like-
for it. But again, as Mike was saying, you know, they can be so agile, but at the same time, you got to think this person is going to be running out of gas. We're not talking about a, you know, a huge tank.
Everybody runs out of gas,
So at some point,
lady. What do you?
this person is
Every
going to run
chase
out of
that you
gas.
can run out of
Again,
gas.
where's
I
it come
can't stand these
Fascinating. You keep weaving in
newscasters.
and
bro.
out. Speed's
Inept.
up over 100. I would be surprised if that unit is still able to have eyes on him. Traffic is getting heavier. And obviously, that person is able to be a lot
Yeah, he
more
lost him
nimble.
at this point.
See, there is no air unit above it except for SkyCal. SkyCal is the only helicopter. that
Wow.
is above
See,
this chase,
he even lost
at this
the
moment.
police even
Yeah, the
fell
driver of
back
the
with their
motorcycle,
chopper,
Mike,
bro.
If you take a look, he's wearing a
If the
jacket
news
with
could
an
stay
emblem
on
the
him,
back, something that looks
the police
very
could have stayed
biker
on him
wear.
with the
Looks like
chopper.
they're
They just
wearing a
completely
helmet
fell
as
back.
well. It's not a bike that
They got his license plate and they just, oh, okay, we'll get him another day.
on the side of the road and take off running. So
Maybe he'll
there's a
kill
good
himself.
chance that is
That's
the owner
that's
of the
actually
bike,
not
and I
a.
guess just
You know,
about
that's
the
a
look
high
of it right
chance on
here.
that bike
As
right
Susie
there.
was saying,
The way
you know,
he's
the
speeding
question is,
and stuff.
why not just pull over? We've seen it in the past. Motorcycles do have quite a bit of luck when it comes to escaping a pursuit, but if they do have a license plate, right, they may know who this person is already.
No speedometer today, huh?
what's the
Or
point of
tonight.
running?
Yeah, and getting away, you know, already from
They don't want
police
that
or
tweaker
the
thing
CHP,
going
and then
300
they're
miles per
having to
hour on the
re-engage
screen.
again because they had lost it for just a minute. You know, this person obviously very desperate to get away from law enforcement right now. For
You don't
whatever
say,
reason
lady.
we're
You don't
talking.
say.
And it sounds like they at this point. So
Why
you know,
is their
they kinda
camera
lost
keep
it. You can see
glitching?
why. Look, I mean, we're almost losing it out of our frame. Up into the left there, Brian, is where
Right.
he's
Barely
at.
have a
That's
frame.
So I mean,
fast.
he moves quick. I mean, this is a very fast.
I know
bike,
it's
and-
nighttime,
and
but
the
come
traffic
on,
is
the
just enough
glitching.
for those CHP officers to not be able to keep up. So they've lost it. I know that CHP helicopter is coming up there in East LA right now. So
Yeah.
they're still a good little bit of a distance away here, but you know, we'll see if this guy continues. Right now, he's on the southbound 5. He'll be approaching the 5-170 split here. So we'll see if he stays
in the
on it or if
valley.
he's going to exit. And this is going to be now. CHP is never going to get back involved in this. 'cause
CHP
now
does
he's off
not
the
like
freeway.
getting in
They're
the
not-
Getting off the
streets.
freeway, huh?
Unless they're watching us here on CBS LA at 8 on KCAL.
He's,
9,
oh
they're not
man,
gonna know
there's going to be no
where
cops
he's
now
getting off
because
the
CHP's the
freeway,
only one that pursues
except,
him.
you know,
No
just
one
by
else
being able
pursues.
to watch us and knowing that this is Osborne
It's
Street
LA
that he
County,
just
they
got
don't wanna
off of and
pursue.
made a westbound turn onto. But if they happen to be watching, that's the only way they're going.
And
to
that's why there's
know
so many
where
police
this
chases if you
motorcycle
think
rider
about
has
it.
gone.
They're like, man, we
That
watch
police
him, no one
helicopter is on the
pursues,
way,
so
but
might
not
as well
anywhere
try to
close.
go on
Hint,
one.
hint. If law enforcement is watching CBS LA,
Things gotta
at 8 on
change,
KCAL
man.
9,
But then
very
again,
popular
Karen
in the
Bass just cheated the
telecommunications
election,
the
and
motorcycle
things aren't going to
did,
change. They're just going to
off
get
the,
worse.
freeway right here, right, Sus?
That's right. And, you know, he's going real fast, even on the surface streets. And, you know, with no one behind him, you know, he's probably thinking, okay, well, I got away. But
did get
again,
away, actually.
We do have
You're the
eyes
only
this
one on
person
him.
right now, as Mike mentioned. Oh, boy, very close call with some pedestrians there walking across the street. But this person really desperate to get away from the CHP, not stopping. And, you know, you guess what's his next move, right? Is he going to go into this neighborhood and maybe pull into a house that, you know, he possibly lives at, or maybe knows someone there, and, you know, we'll end it there, or maybe we'll continue on these surface streets. hoping to lose the
Maybe
CHP.
he already
But
lost
then it makes
him.
you wonder, will
Look
you
at
know,
this
someone,
broadcast,
let's see,
bro.
what city are we in right now?
Slowing.
Dead end,
Is
yeah,
that a
we're-
cul-de-sac?
It's like
or
in
It is a
Sun
something?
Valley or
cul-de-sac. We're
something.
in Arleta.
Arleta.
Okay.
And it looks like, you know, this is where he's going to have some room to breathe here, where we can figure out what he wants to do.
Well, he could just park it right here
Yeah.
and kind of hide it,
Looks
and
like
turn
he's
the
turning
headlight
off
off.
the lights, yeah.
That looks like exactly what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, come back for another day.
Yep, as they, you know, there's nobody
Good
here.
chase.
There's no airship. There's no law
Incredible.
enforcement
They
airship.
couldn't get
We're in
him.
the neighborhood off of Arleta and Brantford.
No one
just, you know,
cares.
west
No
of the
one.
5.
No one. Even the
But
chopper
that's
fell
it.
back.
That's a dead end that he pulled into. There were
It's
no
a
units
dead
behind
end,
him,
like,
so unless
Could have got
that
him right
neighbor
here if
calls
you would
in
just
or,
pulled
you know,
up
says
like you were
something, this
kind of
guy's gonna
tailing.
Probably
But you
slipping
weren't
into
on him
cover
because
of
he's so
darkness. Who knows
fast,
if he
right,
lives
on the
here or
bike?
what his deal is,
But if you could
he was
just
off
pull
the
up
bike
right there,
and kinda walking
easy
around.
arrest.
And Mike, what a busy day of
I'm
pursuits.
just
This is our
saying,
third
though,
one
you know,
in
I'm
just
just
a matter of
saying.
hours, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Incredible.
Everyone's laughing
Well,
at
we did
us,
see him
LA.
parked here. It
Everybody.
looked like, Susie, like, you know, when you turn on the
he
alarm
goes
of
to
your
the right.
car, how the headlights flash for just a second. So
Sure.
he parked the bike, and I think he even set an alarm. So
And he looked very confident
Very
doing so, not
confident.
in any kind
Yep.
of rush. He just kind of
So,
sort of parked and then.
Brian, go to the right. Go to the right, go to the
Why
right.
would he be in a
Got it.
I think
rush?
he
He
just
beat
got
the
into that
chase.
car. This truck right here.
Okay.
I think
Oh,
he
That,
just got
that
into
truck was
yeah.
waiting down the street.
Yeah, oh, there he is. He's right there. Okay.
And we were wondering what
there
that
he is.
truck was.
So there he is running down the sidewalk. Okay, he didn't get into the truck.
Okay.
I thought he did for a second because you pointed it out. So that the truck was just sitting there waiting for him.
Yeah.
So,
How
but
do you
now
know he's
running down the
waiting for
sidewalk
him? He
and,
might be
you know,
waiting for
running from
someone
nobody.
else,
There's
like-
nobody chasing him.
Yes, and then again, does he live in this neighborhood? Is he familiar with this neighborhood? Is he running to
Obviously he's
somewhere he
familiar
knows,
with
or
this
is he just
neighborhood.
running, you know, randomly, aimlessly down the street?
Why
hoping
would he
just to
do
make
that?
Sure that he
Why?
gets away and hides out somewhere.
He's running into a house,
you know,
lady.
so that the police they don't catch up to
dark in
him.
there.
But boy, it's dark out there, as Mike just mentioned, and
Yeah,
easy
from
to
the
get away
police
right
to
now.
They could have parked
CBS.
a bike far away
to
from
the
his
mayor's
house, too,
office,
right?
that-
And then
kinda
ran
like-
home.
And then
You know,
ran
and they
his way
refuse to
home,
cover
and,
that. Bass cheated the
very dark
election. They
street, too. I
refused to
mean,
cover
kinda
that.
Seems when he slowed down that he knew where he was going. So
it's true.
Such an
another one of those
inept
motorcycle
place,
pursuits,
huh?
Mike, where the guy may have gotten away.
Yep. Just by speed and nimbleness.
And we
Look,
still
look,
don't
he's
know
back
what
out.
The original want was.
Oh,
right?
I think that's him again. Kind of
The
speed was the
speed,
original
but
one.
yet again, you know, makes you wonder.
He's trying to
why
lose a
did
news
he not
chopper,
just
and
pull
he
over
could
if it
trick
was
him.
just for
He
speed?
could
If you're
trick him
just
because
gonna
we're
get
not
a
dealing with the
ticket
smartest
for
people in the
speeding, why not
broadcast
pull over?
center
I think
over
he's
here.
walking down the sidewalk right here underneath this tree. Yeah, right. Yeah, there
There
he
he
is.
is.
There he
What's
is.
he doing? I mean,
He
what
ditched the helmet though, right?
Yeah, he did. And it, you know, I don't know. I thought he was going to run into that house or something, but
Yeah.
It is so dark down there too.
You don't say. It's nighttime.
I mean, it seems like he's aimlessly walking around, not really headed. Well,
I'm guessing.
I'm
he's
also
thinking, like,
wondering
they're still after him, and
why
he's
he's not
getting
on
a
the
little
sidewalk.
just
Don't walk on the
antsy,
street,
thinking they're
bro.
gonna-
He's looking at the
maybe just trying to
chopper.
blend in.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to keep an eye on this and
Yes,
keep
let's do
SkyCal
that.
over it, and we'll bring the very latest just as soon as we get an update. But
Anyway.
in the meantime,
Yep, let's do it.
boy,
He got away. Who knows what happened? Who knows? No one knows. Might as well have children explaining this filling air for these adults is even a challenge. Talking about CBS. The so-called media, wanting to call themselves a news station, will investigate and follow traffic crimes when it comes to politicians creating fraud. Talking about Karen Bass. They won't investigate at all, will they? And that's why people call it fake media with their hidden agendas. Looks like CBS LA works harder than police lately. No, they don't work that hard, bro. Only the CHP would lose a Harley. These three obtuse reporters. Man, I'm telling you, CBS is the worst, bro. Especially CBS LA. Dude should have hit LAX. Man, he got away anyway. Got away again. As you can see, we're dealing with incompetence across the board here in LA, and it's mighty embarrassing, but there's always a police chase. And you know why? Because they get away when the police don't pursue. They have time to get gas, whatever. And who knows, man? They might be in Mexico by the time they figure out where their license plate came from, or someone could have been like, "Oh, my car was stolen. My bike was stolen." Either way, guys, keep it locked. There was a new chase going down like a few hours ago. I'm gonna make a video on it pretty soon, so please like, subscribe. I'm out.